This is Smooth Jazz Hour right now. Hope you're enjoying it. John Henry Podcast in Huntsville, Alabama. Listen to Third Degree Foreplay from the album Let's Touch the Sky. I'm going to play another little piece here in a minute by a sister who wants to talk to the sisters about how to get in a relationship and how to stay in a relationship. You really need to hear this. It's some good stuff. You are listening to John Henry's Podcast in Huntsville, Alabama. Our station stays in operation thanks to all your generous donations. You listen to Southern Side, Ray Obadiah. From the album, There Goes That. You are listening to John Henry's podcast in Huntsville, Alabama. Our station stays in operation thanks to all your generous donations.
I have heard many women who want to be in a relationship attempt to rationalize why they are still single by using the tired cliche, it's going to take a strong man to handle a strong woman like me. Anyone with a slight bit of discernment knows that this really translates as, it takes a strong man to handle my lack of femininity, to handle my overbearing personality, to handle my need to be in control, and to handle my incessant disrespect. Problems should be handled. Children should be handled. Animals should be handled. Chemicals should be handled. But a grown adult woman should not need to be handled. by anyone. When a man is faced with handling a woman, 1 out of 3 things usually happens. 1, she is handled. Manhandled. 2, she remains single and yet continues to beat her chest about how strong she is. Or 3, she gets a man, but this man is a passive mangina simp who is willing to lay down his masculinity in order for her to come and pick it back up. See, what these strong personality personas don't understand is that strong men usually gravitate towards women whose strength is not rooted in obnoxiousness, nor is it derived from her ability to take on male characteristics. This woman knows how to influence without aggression. This woman is in touch with her emotions, but she's not overwhelmed by them. This woman is not delusional to the fact that she's naturally vulnerable, and she realizes that it would actually make her weak for her to resist her vulnerability by trying to be overly self-sufficient. This woman does not equate strength with merely playing a role in a broken home. She understands that if a man is too consumed with trying to handle her, there won't be room for him to actually love and adore her. This woman is strong because she is secure in her femininity, and she embraces the Most High's purpose for her life. She is fearless when her man leads or takes control. She knows she's female and that her true strength lies in her womanhood and not pseudo-manhood. That being said, if any woman feels that she needs to be handled, she should not be seeking a relationship. She should be seeking help for an identity crisis.
Well, I got a strong personality. It takes a special guy to deal with me. I already know that. No, I mean, I cook, I clean, I take care of home and everything, but I have a strong personality, and guys seem to think I'm too much like a guy. I see a lot of men are men, they're little boys, and they can't deal with my personality because I'm too much of a, hey, I say I got balls too, mine's just at the top. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if I'm too more man than you, that's a problem.
You are listening to John Henry's podcast in Huntsville, Alabama. Our station stays in operation thanks to all your generous donations. This is Stan Carlin and Friends. Just Jazz. You are listening to John Henry's podcast in Huntsville, Alabama. Our station stays in operation thanks to all your generous donations.